know, there's mosquitoes out here. So we're gonna fix that. I can't plan in peace. They're everywhere. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make this. This is a citronella candle, and they hate this. Bugs hate citronella. This will keep them away. We're gonna do it in just a second. This is Jamaica 5288. Please like and subscribe. Let's make this citronella candle so that we don't have to deal with these bugs. See you in a sec. Hello, this is Jamaica 5288, and it's spring. And with spring, guess what comes? Mosquitoes and bugs that bite, especially mosquitoes. And if you're like me, I swell up really bad if I get bit by a mosquito. I mean, it turns into a big whelp. So instead of going out and buying those expensive tiki torches and those bottles to fill with citronella, we can make our own. For us wine drinkers, if you have a wine and you buy an expensive wine like me, they have a screw-off cap, right? And I use these bottles for multiple things, but one of the things I do in spring and summer and in Texas and fall also is make my own citronella candelabra, I guess I could call that. So what you need is a wine bottle with the screw-off cap. That makes things easier. A wick. And this is a tiki torch wick. I bought this from Walmart. I think it runs a couple of dollars. So it may have went up since last year, but they sell them like 2 for $5 last year. I think it may have been less than that, but you can see I used one. And you need to pick up some citronella scented torch fuel. You need a funnel, and this funnel is a funnel that I only use for this. Only for this. I do not cook with this funnel. This funnel stays under the sink with the citronella. And then you need a knife. So the first thing we're going to do, the first thing we need to do is to like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Now let's go on with the tutorial. So I'm gonna take my bottle, right? I'm gonna take a knife, make sure my knife is locked. And I'm gonna screw this thing on. I'm gonna bore a hole in this cap. Some caps are easy to bore a hole in than others. This one is an easy one. Most of them are easy, actually. I've done a couple of these. And I'm just gonna like do an X in it so I can get the wick through this thing. You do not want to make the hole too big or the wick won't hold. That's why I like the screw caps better. So I'm gonna keep on boring until I get a hole that I think is big enough. So I'm gonna take this thing off and I'm gonna continue to open this thing up. Now some of them, like this one, it has that foam in here, and I'm gonna try to get that out because I don't want that in here. It doesn't, maybe it's just plastic. So I'm gonna keep turning and try to get this stuff out. Yesterday it was about, I say 70, 78 degrees. The day before that it was in the 80s, and today it's back down to around 60. Last night, it went down to the low 50s. So I had to pull the seedlings back in because I didn't want them to die on me. I had enough casualties. I took this styrofoam out. And you see, I got a hole in there, right? So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your tiki torch and you're gonna whittle it through there. Come on, tiki torch, tiki. thing. Sometimes I have to take a knife, a thing and cut this. Where did I put my, here it is. Sometimes I have to take a scissors and cut this so that it'll fit through the hole, but I don't think I'm gonna have to do that this time. Speaking that into existence. It's giving me the business, but I'm gonna get it. I will prevail. So I have, no, I don't have it through the way I want it. I'm gonna twist it up as much as I can. Let me push this stuff down. Let you see. Pull it down so you can see, huh? I'm gonna try to get this rough edge pushed down. That's what's preventing the things from going through. And I'm gonna take this, let me take one on the other end because the other end is frazzled. Bend it up as much as I can and whittle it through the hole. There we go. Okay, I think I got most of it in. Pull it down. There's a thin, string that goes through this thing. So I'm trying to get as much through as I can because I'm gonna have to pull this thing up as it burns. So I'm trying to get as much of the top in there. There it is, I got it. So I got it through, all right? Then I'm gonna pull it back down. Right, and we want it to be stable. We don't want it to fall through the cap. So then I might have to close this up a little bit more so it gets a little snugger. And we're gonna take our funnel, put it into the thing, open our citronella, and slowly pour it into the bottle. And I'm holding the funnel up a little bit so that air can get into the bottle so it doesn't bubble up and run all over my countertop. Mosquitoes hate this stuff. They hate the smell of citronella. And I need them to stay away from me and anywhere I am. And this saves me money. I get to use my bottle or reuse my bottle. Take this off, turn it upside down on my citronella bottle, put my wick in there. And what's gonna happen is this wick is gonna start sucking up the citronella. Screw that on there real good. And there I have my own personal tiki torch that cost me maybe for the wick, maybe $2. Citronella, you're gonna have to buy that anyway, whether you buy the tiki torch or not. These bottles run about $5, $10, $15 for this stuff. The only thing that you may want to watch is if you have children, you know, they may be able to tip them over, but watch your children. And they're pretty. I mean, you can get it at any color. I mean, I have bottles that are this color. I have vinegar in this right now, but you can like go to the alcohol store and pick out the bottle, or go to your supermarket and pick out the prettiest bottle that you want. It doesn't have to be a long bottle like this because some bottles are small like that. I mean, anything with a cap, any kind of whiskey, alcohol, besides, I mean, this is just wine. This is just one example, but you can use any type of bottle that you want. And you get to drink your alcohol, and then you get to use the bottle. So, this is Jamerica 5288. This is my gardening hack for today. I hope you all do it. It's gonna save you some money, and it's gonna stop you from getting ate up by mosquitoes like I do. Apparently they like me, and my body just It's bad. It looks like somebody beat me up. It just turned into a big old whelp. So, oh, a way to help that, if you do get bit, when I get bit, I have tea tree oil. So you put the tea tree oil on the mosquito bite as soon as you find out you got bit. And it'll swell up for a while, and it'll itch for about maybe 10 minutes after you put the tea tree oil on, but then it'll just disappear. So that's another hack. Anyway, this is Jamerica 5288. I'm so glad you're with me today. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.